Hello, class. So this is your final story writing part of your activity. And so far you've done the beginning, you've done the middle, and today we're doing the ending of your story. So just a reminder, the beginning talked about who the characters are, the setting. The middle kind of focused on a problem and continuing from the beginning of the story. And the ending of your story, how are the characters different because of what happened? So you can talk about how your characters have changed. How was the problem solved? And some really good words to use: last, finally, in conclusion, in the end, eventually, at last. So these are all words that you might want to use in your story. Remember, this is a new paragraph because it's the end of your story, so your paragraph needs an indent. Just some ways that people end their stories. I'm just going to this website. It's a little funny, so I'm just going to kind of sum it up for you. One of the ways is a resolved ending. So that kind of means that your problem gets solved. It talks about how the characters changed and it's the end. It's final. You're not asking any more questions if you're the reader. Second way is an unresolved ending where things are left unfinished and you don't really know what's happening with the story. So that kind of happens if, if you're watching a movie or if you're reading a book and they don't actually want you to know what happens. They want you to come up with it on your own. Today, for our story, I would like you to have a resolved ending, but I just want to talk to you about some other ways that stories are ended. So an implied ending. This is often the most tempting ending for the author and the most frustrating for the reader. So what happens in the end isn't actually just shared easily. They hold back some information, so you kind of have to fill in the blanks on your own. That can be really frustrating for a reader. Another one is a twist. So the story ends a way that you don't think that it would happen. It's a surprise ending. Another one is a tie back. The ending is revealed before the author explains how it's going to be ended. So sometimes if you watch movies or if you read books and they kind of do flash forwards and flashbacks, and then it kind of brings in what's going to happen. I know the Final Land of Stories book does that, and it can be so frustrating because you want to know why you're there and how you got there. So they're all really great ways if you're writing stories, but for now, as I said, it has to be kind of a final, like we want to fill in some blanks. We want to solve our problem. Another one is a crystal ball ending. That's kind of like at the end of the story, people sometimes look into the future. If you've ever watched the Harry Potter series, they do 30 years in the future for Harry's family and his friend. So that's a crystal ball ending. So if you get really deep into writing, you can get creative with how you end your story. So if you want to have a twist ending, you can today, or if you just want to have a resolved ending where everything is kind of ended in a way that makes sense to the story. So in my story, she lost her present and her earring. And in the end, she told her mom that it got lost. So instead of lying and hiding it, she was able to share with her mom, and her mom helped her look. So they tried to find it, but they couldn't. But at least she didn't lie anymore, because lying can make you feel really bad because it's not the right thing to do, right? Yeah. So good luck writing your story. I cannot wait to read them. Good luck. If you need help, let me know.